What happens when you stop fighting yourself? There is a war happening inside you right now. You feel something: grief, rage, longing, fear, and immediately, like a reflex, you reach for the controls. Push it down, lock it away, smile through it, numb it, outrun it, anything but let it exist in its raw, unfiltered form. But what if you stopped? What if, just once, you let the feeling stay? The question itself terrifies us. We have been taught that emotions are dangerous, that if we don't control them, they'll control us, that if we don't hide what we feel, we'll be too much, too broken, too exposed. So we spend our lives as emotional border patrol, constantly monitoring, managing, and constantly afraid of what might happen if we let our guard down. The thing you're most afraid of feeling is the thing that will set you free. We believe that controlling our emotions is a sign of strength, that hiding them is maturity. The people who have it together are the ones who never let their pain show. This is a lie we have inherited from a culture that fears vulnerability more than death itself. Author Glennon Doyle writes, "We can do hard things. But what we rarely acknowledge is that the hardest thing isn't enduring pain. It's allowing ourselves to feel it without armoring up, without the escape routes, without the story that we're failing by feeling it all. Control is an illusion. Every feeling you have ever suppressed is still living in your body, waiting. Every emotion you've hidden has taken up residence in your tissues, your nervous system, your dreams. You haven't eliminated anything by controlling it. You have just decided where to store it, and the storage fees are expensive, paid in anxiety, numbness, chronic tension, and the exhausting performance of being fine. So what would happen if you didn't try to control or hide what you're feeling? Let's destroy the catastrophic fantasies one by one. The feeling won't destroy you. This is the primal fear, that if you let yourself truly feel the sadness, the rage, the terror, you'll shatter into pieces that can't be reassembled. But emotions are not solid things. They are weather patterns. Rumi understood this when he wrote, "The wound is the place where the light enters you. The feeling wants to move through you, not consume you. When you stop blocking the door, it finally has somewhere to go. You won't lose control. You'll find it." The paradox is this: control requires constant effort, constant vigilance, constant warfare with yourself. Acceptance requires only presence. When you stop trying to control the feeling, you discover something profound. You are not the feeling. You are the vast awareness that can hold it. The ocean doesn't try to control the waves. It simply is, and the waves arise and dissolve within it. You are the ocean, not the wave. You won't be rejected. You'll be seen. We hide our feelings because we fear that showing them will drive people away. But the opposite is true. Author Brené Brown's research confirms, vulnerability is not winning or losing. It's having the courage to show up and be seen when we have no control over the outcome. The people worth having in your life are drawn to authenticity, not performance. Your unmasked heart is not a burden. It's an invitation to real connection. The feeling will actually pass. This is the cruel irony. The emotions we fight the hardest are the ones that linger the longest. What we resist persists, but what we allow moves. Neuroscientist Jill Bolte Taylor discovered that when a feeling is allowed to exist without interference, it moves through the body in about 90 seconds. 90 seconds. The hours, days, or years you've spent feeling. Something is actually the time you've spent fighting it, thinking about it, building stories around it. The feeling itself just wants its 90 seconds of acknowledgement before it dissolves back into the vastness. You'll discover what the feeling has been trying to tell you. Every emotion carries information. Anger points to violated boundaries. Sadness honors what mattered. Fear reveals what you value enough to protect. When you stop silencing your feelings, you finally hear what they've been trying to say. They're not enemies. They're messengers from the parts of you that still remember what's true, even when your mind has forgotten. The practice of allowing. So how do you do this? How do you stop fighting and start feeling? Name it. Put language to the sensation. This is grief. This is rage. This is loneliness. Naming creates just enough distance to observe without being swallowed. It transforms "I am broken" into "I am experiencing brokenness," and that gap is where healing lives. Locate it in your body. Where does the feeling live? Your chest? Your throat? Your stomach? Place your hand there. Breathe into it. This isn't metaphorical. This is the actual geography of your emotional experience. The body is where feelings live and where they need to be met. Stay with it. This is the hard part. Your mind will want to storyfy it, to explain it, to make it mean something about your worth or your future. Your instinct will be to distract, to scroll, to busy yourself into numbness. Stay anyway, just for 90 seconds, just for one breath, then another. You're not trying to fix it or understand it. You're just giving it permission to exist. Speak it, if you can, to a therapist, a trusted friend, a journal, the voice memo app on your phone. Speaking the unspeakable strips it of its power to control you from the shadows. As poet Audre Lorde wrote, "When we speak, we are afraid our words will not be heard or welcomed. But when we are silent, we are still afraid. So it is better to speak." When you stop trying to control or hide your feelings, something shifts in the architecture of your being. You become less afraid, not because you feel less, but because you know you can survive feeling. You have met yourself in the depths and discovered you're still here, still breathing, still capable of joy, even after touching sorrow. This is true courage, not the absence of fear, but the willingness to feel it and move forward anyway. You become more present. The energy you were spending on emotional suppression and performance becomes available for actual living. Colors seem brighter. Conversations go deeper. You taste your food. You hear music. You return to your senses because you're no longer using all your bandwidth to keep yourself in check. You become authentic. The mask cracks, and beneath it is not the monster you feared, but the human you've always been. Imperfect, evolving, alive. And that version of you, the real one, is infinitely more compelling than the polished performance ever was. You discover compassion. When you stop judging your own feelings, you stop judging everyone else's. You recognize that every human is carrying something, fighting something, surviving something. The world becomes softer when you realize we're all just doing our best to be with the immensity of being conscious. What would happen if you didn't try to control or hide this feeling? A revolution would happen, the quiet, personal kind that changes everything. You would discover that the thing you've been most afraid of, your own emotional truth, is also the thing that's been waiting to liberate you. That the parts of you that you've exiled in shame are actually the keys to your wholeness. Philosopher Nietzsche understood this when he said, "One must still have chaos in oneself to be able to give birth to a dancing star." Your chaos isn't the problem. Your refusal to let it dance is. The feeling you're trying to control right now, it's not trying to destroy you. It is trying to free you, to show you where you've been living too small, pretending too much, abandoning yourself to keep the peace. What if you let it speak? What if you gave it space? What if you trusted that you are vast enough to hold all of it, the pain and the beauty, the breaking and the becoming, the human mess of being alive? Your feelings are not your enemies. They're the trembling proof that you're still here, still alive, still able to be touched by this impossible experience of existence. Stop fighting them. Start listening. Because on the other side of control is not chaos, it's freedom. On the other side of hiding is not rejection, it's connection. On the other side of the war with yourself is not surrender, it's peace. You are not too much. You are never too much. You are exactly enough in all your untamed, unfiltered, uncontrollable feelings. That is it for today. You've been listening to The Guide on the Side, where I share what I'm learning from people, books, and conversations. I hope something here stays with you, sparks a thought, or opens a door. I'm Ivan, and I'll be back soon with more. Until next time, may your days be full of curiosity, and I'll see you in the next episode.